I woke up to texts from my mom telling me to come home and that we needed to have a serious talk before my stepdad got home. I was hesitant to ask why or to give away any info that I had of my own, as I didn't want to either A, make it seem like I knew anything she didn't, or B, turn on my stepbrother and sister if they hadn't turned on me. When I walked in the front door, I was immediately stopped by my mom, who was sitting on the couch with my stepbrother and sister. My stepsister was crying into his shoulder. My mom asked me to sit down, and I can't exactly remember everything she said word for word, but first, she asked me if I had anything to say for myself. I told her that I had no idea what she was asking me for. She took a deep breath and told me that when she got home last night, my stepsister confided in my mom woman to woman that I had been inappropriately touching her for several months, and that yesterday my stepbrother caught me and chased me out of the house. I was mortified and tried to explain the real situation, but it pretty much sounded like I was grasping at straws for an excuse. I explained the whole situation, to which my step-siblings took turns saying, "You're sick, and how long it take you to come up with that? You're disgusting." I told my mom that I would never even think about doing something like this, that it was a disgusting assumption, and that she should believe me, her own son. She basically said that she wouldn't pick sides in such a delicate situation and that my stepdad would have to get involved. My stepsister instantly butted in and said, "No, please don't tell Daddy, he will just get angry and nothing will ever go back to the way it was." I just wanted to go back to the way it was and then continued to cry. I was sick to my stomach. I never used profanity around my mother, but I shouted to her, "If you honestly believe they're poop over me, then you are no mother to me." She was obviously upset. I stormed up the stairs, grabbed some clothes, walked back out, and went back to my buddy's house. The next few days go by and my mom has been calling and texting saying that no one is going to tell your stepfather and that I don't want to jeopardize our family. No one else needs to know what happened. But in my head, I can't just agree to that and let it go. It would be admitting to something I did not do. Not to mention my mom would see me in a completely different way, a disgusting predator way, if she doesn't already. I have gone home a couple of times since then, grabbed clothes and left. My buddy is fine with me staying for however long, although he has no idea of the situation. My stepfather remains clueless and I am pretty much stuck in this void until I figure out how to convince my mother that this didn't happen, or convince anyone that this didn't happen.